Yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller here. I know you guys are having a wonderful day. We are back with some breaking news. So if you're a console player and a PC player, you might want to check this out in early 2026. This is called the Steam Machine, a powerful PC gaming made easy in a small and very mighty package. Basically, it's like the Steam Deck, except it's like a console version of it. You plug it into your TV and basically access your whole Steam library. Not only that, but you can also download any other type of app. So that also includes Wizard101 as well. You don't have to just download the Steam version of Wizard101. Like I said, you can pretty much download whatever application you want that is supported. Steam OS, small form factor, cool and quiet, IO for days, CPU and GPU, got some storage, connectivity, and the power, which honestly I'm a big fan of how small it is and how the power supply isn't a huge brick. Look, I'll show you the Xbox 360 connect brick in my camera. This is an actual power brick from back in the day. Okay, I'm showcasing it to y'all because this is how it was back in the day, and the cords are so thick. Like, dude, look how big. You should feel how heavy this thing is, dude. Like, literally putting this behind my TV always scared me. But yeah, the fact how it is small, I actually really like. So I think this will be a pretty cool console, or at least a machine to check out, and I'm sure a lot of people will love it. And remember, there's also the Steam Deck as well. But honestly, this looks really cool, and everybody has been talking about it. So yeah, make sure to check this out whenever it does come out. It has a whole stats and stuff. I might review the specs for it on my gaming channel because I know y'all don't really care much about that. But yeah, I just wanted to share y'all with that. That looks pretty cool. All right, now let's talk about PlayStation. We had talked about how Wizard101 was the third most downloaded game in October on the PS5 and the PS4 in the free-to-play section, even surpassing Roblox, Warzone, Rival, Skate, and like everything else, which was really fantastic. Make sure to check out that video as well. Pretty cool stuff. Now, let's go over to some of the other news. Nominations are now open for the 2025 Wizard101 Awards, hosted by HJJ. You can submit your favorite school, world, spell, and creators. You can choose up to 3 per category, and the top 5 will become the official nominee. So, pretty cute little stuff going on there. Make sure to check it out. And then over here, just a reminder that you can get the Bottled Frigate housing item, which is available all the way through the 30th. It's just a housing item, nothing too fancy. People already said that there's already another ship in a bottle type of housing item. But yeah, if you do want a free code, there it is. Again, you got all the way to the 30th to redeem that. Now over here, just a reminder that you still, always got some merchandise to buy from the KI store. They got a holiday collection lasting all the way through January 4th. They also got a Darkmoor collection as well. So make sure to check all the stuff out in the KI merchandise store if you are interested. And then over here we got the Bloodbat plushie, which has already been funded. I mean, that's incredible. Everybody loves the plushies, so make sure to go buy that if you want. And then over here, a reminder about the whole dice collection MMG type of a crossover, or at least collaboration. Basically, each dice set that you get will have 2 weeks of Wizard101 membership and also some exclusive wands. So make sure to check that out whenever this does come out. The pre-orders open November 19th. I might actually snag me a few of these dice sets, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Make sure to check it out. And then over here, a reminder about the Darkmoor bundles, that these may be expiring really soon. We don't know exactly when we're getting the Darkmoor update. We don't know if it's going to be this week or if it's going to be next week. We usually wait until there's a maintenance announced, and then we kind of get the hint that, oh, okay, this is the update. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens for there. But yeah, if you're interested, make sure to check this out while it's still there. And then over here, the Witch Hunters bundle is also back through the 17th, so make sure to also check that out as well if you are curious. And then we also got the Great Skytrain Robbery Gauntlet, which is available through the 30th. Also, make sure to check that out if you are interested. And then over here, we got some more items in the Harvest Festival, more bundles and hats, and a bunch of other items. So, again, just make sure to check it out in the Crown Shop. And then over here, we got the Trent Mega Bundle deal going on in the Crown Shop as well. It's going to last through the 16th. If you're interested, just check out the Crown Shop. It's going to last all the way through Sunday. And then over here for the monthly event calendar, just a reminder that you still got the Ice Decathlon and the Pet Promenade. I highly recommend the Pet Promenade because it's a great way to get a few pet elixirs, including an energy elixir. So highly recommend that, especially if you're a raider. So yeah, check that out. And then that pretty much ends it for all the news, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Probably the big thing would have to be that new Steam device. I mean, whatever you want to call it, a console or anything. I think probably one of the biggest things about why I like Steam so much, and I typically don't play my Steam games, maybe in the future, you know, if I get a PC or make myself a PC or even the Steam machine, maybe I'll just get that device. Because I know a lot of PC nerds are just going to say, Richard, just make your own desktop and all that stuff. And I know the console players are just going to be like, Richard, just buy a PlayStation. I already have a PlayStation. The problem I have with PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox, and it didn't used to be like this back in the day, but how you need an online membership in order to access multiplayer features for premium games. So, for example, if I wanted to play, I guess, Call of Duty Online, I would have to get one of the console memberships like PlayStation Plus or Xbox Game Pass, whatever they call it nowadays. It used to be called Xbox Live. I don't think they call it anymore. I'm a boomer. I know, I'm old. I don't know what they call it anymore. And then for Nintendo, I believe it's like Nintendo Switch Online. And then they have the Plus version, which also gives you other benefits. It gets expensive, so I think that's why a lot of people are really excited to see, you know, whenever the prices drop for this whole like Steam machine kind of thing, you know? And especially the fact that you can play Wizard101 on it, which is absolutely going to be fantastic. That's going to be great. Yeah, you can play anything on it. It's like a little mini PC or gaming PC. Right, and again, you can find the specs online, and I'll go over that on my other gaming channel. But it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll wait and see if it's gonna be super. I mean, I'm sure it will be compatible with Wizard101. I think at this point, anything is gonna be compatible with Wizard101. I saw one comment under my my thing talking about who wants this game on Nintendo Switch, and I'm just sitting there like, they announced it like a year ago. Like, where is this coming from? You know, a lot of people think that apparently the Nintendo Switch can't run Wizard101. I think a lot of people forget that this game came out in 2008 on potato laptops. I'm pretty sure the Nintendo Switch should not have any problem running Wizard101. Same thing with PlayStation and Xbox. It's a very ancient game. I would probably have to say the only thing that KI has to work on would have to be the bugs and glitches, the stability of it running on these consoles, and of course, the big one here, the servers, which we are still waiting on the whole hardware situation. We don't know if it's going to happen at all this year, or if that is going to happen sometime early 2026. I mean, I would imagine we could potentially get that around December. I really hope so, but usually the timing of it can be a little tricky whenever it comes to like big announcements like that, because I know a lot of console players really want more servers, they want more bug fixes here and there and everything else, they want more updates. The updates take time on consoles because those have to get approved by the companies, right? They have to go through a little certification or whatever. It's a whole process. Rather on PC, they can just click a button, boop, and then that's it. Figure it out. But yeah, I'm really excited for the system, though. I think Steam is doing some good stuff. We'll see what happens, though, when it does come out. We'll see if it, you know, does anything pretty cool. But that's going to wrap it up for that news. Not really much in the news today, just kind of like Crown Shop stuff. So yeah, until then, peace out.